It's funny how sometimes we stand in a crowded forest of life, feeling like a willow amongst oaks. And have you ever noticed that? The willow, soft and bending, sways with the wind, as if saying, "Don't mind me, I'll move wherever you push me." And the oak, it stands tall, firm, its branches spreading wide, as though claiming its rightful space under the sun. And here's the thing, the willow doesn't have to remain silent in its softness. Its roots are deep, just like the oak's. Its branches are long, reaching, yearning to stretch a little further, just as the oaks do. The difference isn't in their worth, it's in the way they hold themselves, the way they decide to inhabit the space they've always had. Imagine, if you will, standing in a forest where the breeze moves between the trees. Close your eyes for a moment and feel the way the wind brushes past your skin, the way it nudges you, not to overpower, but to remind you that you can sway and stand strong all at once. And as you stand there, imagine you're both willow and oak. Picture the willow, its branches, once hesitant, begin to lift a little higher, not because it wishes to imitate the oak, but because it realizes it can. Those same gentle branches that bend so easily now rise with purpose, as though whispering to the world, "I am here." Not loud, not boastful, just steady, undeniable. And the oak notices. Because when you carry yourself differently, others notice too. The oak sees the willow no longer shrinking into the shadows, no longer bending as though apologizing for its existence. The willow sways still, graceful, flexible, but now with a quiet confidence, each movement deliberate, each sway a choice. And as you picture this, you might feel that quiet confidence stirring within yourself. You might notice how, just like the willow, you don't have to shout to be seen. You don't have to push to create space. You simply let your presence rise naturally, easily, as though it's always been there, just waiting. You see, the willow and the oak are not so different after all. One is not better than the other. They both belong in the forest. And when the willow begins to assert its place, not by becoming the oak, but by fully embodying its own nature, something beautiful happens. The forest becomes richer, more balanced, a place where all things thrive together. And so as you walk through your own forest, perhaps amongst those tall oaks, remember this. You don't need to uproot yourself to grow. You don't need to fight for sunlight. You already have the roots, the strength, and the sway. And when you let yourself rise just a little taller, a little more sure, you'll find that the space you've always longed for was waiting for you all along. Thank you for joining me in the forest with the willow and oak today. And until next time, goodbye and good mental health.